Some places are burdened with cruel reputations, and one small European country is often called the continent's ugliest. It's a label that travels faster than any tourist, shaping opinions before a single photo is seen. This landlocked nation, lacking beaches and big airports, is dismissed as a grey footnote in Europe's story. But I've always believed the best stories are found in the margins, in places the world forgets to look. How can any country, with its own people and history, truly be ugly? Instead of avoiding it, I felt compelled to see for myself. My journey began not with the promise of grand vistas, but with a question: what's the real story behind this reputation? I set out to challenge the myth and discover the beauty hidden beneath the label. Why does this country have such a bad reputation? What is it about this place that makes people dismiss it so quickly, often without ever setting foot here themselves? First, it's landlocked. No beaches, no seaside resorts, no salty air. For many travelers, the absence of a coastline is an instant deal-breaker. There are no waves crashing on the shore, no sunbathers lounging on golden sand, and no bustling harbors filled with yachts or fishing boats. Instead, you find rolling hills and fields stretching as far as the eye can see. There's no international airport, so you have to fly elsewhere and drive in, making it feel remote and inconvenient. The journey itself can seem like a hassle, with long stretches of road or train tracks winding through the countryside far from the major travel hubs most tourists are used to. Its towns lack grand architecture. Instead, you'll find practical post-war buildings and few iconic landmarks. The streets are lined with functional, unadorned homes and squares that serve their purpose, but rarely make it onto postcards or Instagram feeds. The country's history is industrial, not imperial. Its story is written in mines and factories, not palaces and museums. The legacy here is one of hard work and resilience, not royal grandeur or opulent displays of wealth. For many, this simplicity is mistaken for blandness. The everyday routines and modest surroundings are often overlooked, dismissed as uninteresting or even dull by those seeking spectacle. The combination of no beaches, no airport, simple towns, and an industrial past has led to the ugliest label. It's a reputation that sticks, repeated in travel blogs and guidebooks, and rarely questioned. But these are surface judgments, made by those who never look deeper. Most visitors barely scratch the surface before moving on, missing the stories and character hidden beneath the plain exterior. Is a country's worth really measured by its coastlines and monuments, or is there something more to discover, something that can't be captured in a single snapshot? I wanted to see what lies beyond these tired cliches. I was curious to find out if the reality matched the reputation, or if there was a different story waiting to be told. So I went to find out for myself, determined to look past the stereotypes and discover what truly makes this country unique. Crossing the border, I was met not by ugliness but by endless green. Rolling hills, dense forests, and quiet valleys stretching as far as the eye could see. It was a landscape that felt untouched, almost secret, as if it had been waiting quietly for someone to truly notice its beauty. The air was crisp and invigorating, carrying the scent of earth and wildflowers. Life here moved at a gentler pace, unhurried and calm, with mornings shrouded in mist and evenings filled with the soft sounds of nature. The peacefulness of the countryside seemed to seep into everything. Hiking trails meandered through ancient woods, their paths worn by generations. Each trail led to breathtaking viewpoints, where you could pause and take in tranquil villages nestled below, their rooftops peeking through the trees like secrets waiting to be discovered. The towns, though modest, revealed a quiet strength and a deep sense of community. In bustling markets and simple outdoor cafes, people gathered not just to buy or eat, but to connect, to share stories, and to support one another. These places aren't designed for tourists. They're built for living, and that authenticity is their greatest charm. Every street scene, every unposed moment spoke of real lives being lived with pride and purpose. Traditions here are not just preserved, they thrive, woven into the fabric of daily life. Whether it's an elderly woman weaving at her loom or a family baking bread together, these customs endure because they matter to the people who keep them alive. Artisans still practice old crafts with skill and pride, passing their knowledge down through generations. Local festivals are genuine celebrations, filled with laughter, music, and heartfelt traditions that bring the whole community together. The real beauty here is subtle, found in the gentle rhythm of daily routines, gardening, tending animals, or simply sharing a smile with a neighbor. There's a quiet dignity in the way people care for their homes and land. This country isn't ugly, it's just quiet. Its wonders hidden in plain sight, waiting patiently for someone to slow down and truly see them. Sometimes, the most authentic places are the ones that don't try to impress. Their beauty lies in their honesty, their simplicity, and the lives quietly unfolding within them. I met Stefan, an old man whose family worked the mines that once scarred these hills. His weathered hands and steady gaze spoke of a lifetime spent close to the earth, and as we walked together, he shared memories passed down through generations. The mines, he said, were once the heartbeat of the village, providing work but also leaving deep wounds on the land. He spoke with pride, not regret, about the land and the community that replanted forests after the mines closed. The people here didn't just watch the hills heal, they made it happen, planting saplings with their own hands, year after year, until green returned where only grey once remained. Their efforts transformed the landscape, turning scars into living proof of hope and renewal. We may not have the sea, he said, but we have strong hearts. We know how to rebuild. His words carried the weight of experience and a quiet confidence that comes from overcoming hardship together. In another town, Eleanor, a young woman who returned after studying abroad, showed me how to forage for wild herbs and mushrooms. She moved through the forest with practiced ease, pointing out edible plants and sharing stories of her childhood spent exploring these woods. For her, coming home was a choice, a way to reconnect with her roots and give back to her community. "This is our wealth," she said, "not in big buildings, but in the earth." She explained how every season brings new flavors and how the knowledge of the land is passed from one generation to the next, a living tradition that sustains both body and spirit. She runs a guest house, sharing her love for her home's traditions and natural bounty. Guests are welcomed like family, invited to taste homemade dishes and learn the stories behind every recipe. Eleanor believes that hospitality is more than comfort. It's about sharing a way of life. Her guests arrive with low expectations and leave deeply moved by the authenticity they find. Many say they come as strangers and leave as friends, touched by the warmth and sincerity of the people here. These stories aren't about ugliness, they're about resilience, pride, and a deep connection to the land. Every challenge faced here has been met with unity and determination, weaving a tapestry of shared history and hope. The people here don't try to imitate others, they celebrate what makes them unique. Festivals, crafts, and songs are all expressions of a culture that values its own voice, honoring the past while embracing the future. In their eyes, beauty is found in community, tradition, and the land itself. It's in the laughter of children, the sharing of meals, and the rhythm of daily life shaped by the seasons. Those who look beyond the surface discover everything that truly matters. Here in the heart of the land, the greatest treasures are not hidden. They are lived every single day. The country's greatest beauty is its people. With few tourists, locals greet visitors with genuine curiosity and warmth. I got lost once and an elderly couple insisted I follow them for miles to find my way. No payment, just a smile in return. Hospitality here is real. You're invited into homes, fed hearty meals, and treated as a guest, not a customer. Even with language barriers, laughter and shared meals create real connection. This generosity and kindness are the nation's true treasures. The people are proud, resilient, and quietly dignified. They don't care about the world's opinion. They know their own worth. Their warmth is the most beautiful landscape of all. This nation's story is one of resilience. Where mines once scarred the land, forests now grow, healed by the hands of the people. Self-sufficiency and community are woven into daily life. Neighbors help each other without hesitation. This interdependence creates a strong, supportive social fabric. The people have faced hardship and change, yet remain rooted in tradition and identity. They value family, land, and heritage over fleeting trends or outside approval. Their strength is a quiet, enduring beauty, like a tree weathering storms or a river carving through rock. Here, beauty is found in perseverance and the spirit to thrive, not just survive. This is a place where scars become stories of hope. My journey taught me that ugly is just a failure to look deeper. We're conditioned to seek obvious beauty, but this country asks us to slow down and notice the quiet magic. Beauty is found in kindness, resilience, and the green of 1,000 hills. Every place has a story worth discovering. No country deserves to be dismissed by a single word. The real joy of travel is seeing the world and ourselves with new eyes. Challenge the labels. Go where others won't. You'll find treasures no guidebook mentions. Humanity, strength, and a beauty that lingers. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep exploring the world's hidden corners together.